Mitch McConnell asked Democrats to drop the request for federal aid for cities and states in order to move ahead with the stimulus proposal. Can you talk about what the implications are for Chicago?
Well, I hope what Democrats in Congress will say is over my dead body. We are hurting, not just Chicago. Every single town and municipality in this country is hurting. Blue, red, purple. Independent mayors, Republican mayors, Democratic mayors. You see the challenges that we face in filling a $1.2 billion budget deficit, 65% of which is directly related to COVID impact. Over $800 million loss of revenue just in 2020, 100% of which was COVID related. I don't get Mitch McConnell. I never have and probably never will. But it would be an absolute travesty if something happened in Congress and there was not any kind of accommodation for state and local governments who are suffering not because of pension issues, not because of long-standing structural issues, but directly related to COVID-19. I don't know what goes on in that man's mind that he doesn't understand and get it. He lives in a state, Kentucky, that has significant challenges, significant challenges. I'm familiar with mayors in that state. I know what they are suffering. And to basically turn your back on state and local governments at a time when we are hemorrhaging, when we are looking at severe service cuts, putting people out on the street and unemployment, cutting back on services that are actually could be a stimulus to the economy, that is unbelievably short-sighted. And I hope that the Democrats will hold firm. I know that there's a lot of posturing that goes on in Washington, D.C., but dear God, stop the nonsense. Get something done. We are hurting here in the heartland and all across our country, and we need the federal government to step up and do their job.